From FoxNews.com, hi, I'm Joel, bringing to you the best news that other people write. It's Story Pipe. Did I not say it was Story Pipe? I've been gone for a week, folks. Doctors ought to quit using fuzzy terms to define children's weight problems and instead refer to truly fat kids as overweight or obese. A committee of medical experts recommended. Less blunt terms used by the government, and many doctors diplomatically avoid the term obese. Instead, they refer to children many would consider too fat as being at risk for being overweight, and overweight for those who they would consider obese. Those categories don't adequately define the hefty problem, according to the group, which was convened by the American Medical Association and funded by federal health officials, including the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The non-binding recommendations are going to be considered by the CDC whether to adopt them, and the AMA has no plans to endorse them. Some doctors have avoided the blunt terms for fear that we're going to stigmatize children. We're going to take away their self-esteem. We're going to label them, says one doctor. Yes, that's the problem. Because when a kid goes to school and someone goes, "Hey, fatty," he goes, "My doctor doesn't call me fat." He goes, "I'm sorry, you must not be. I was wrong." In the 1960s and 70s, when far fewer kids were fat, in the 1960s and 70s, far fewer kids were fat, and I figured that's because the drug culture will do that to you. Like, you look great. I know! Dr. Peter Bellamarich, a pediatrician with the Children's Hospital at Montefiore in New York City, says, "I've had mothers ask me not to use the obese label. Sometimes you can see it in the child's face. They're ashamed." The substance of these recommendations is great, but expecting pediatricians to implement them thoroughly at already overburdened well-child visits is unrealistic, he said. What in the hell is a well-child visit? You're going to the doctor. Well, he feels stigmatized by going to the doctor. So he's going on a well-child visit. Like, I have a whole recommendation of words, things that you could use. If you don't want to use obese, you could say cow. Although, yes, the convention of cows in America found that offensive. You could call them a whale, but the Whale Association of America found that offensive too. Fatty, you could just say they have too much junk in the trunk. Whatever. I drove here today and I saw a man. Actually, I was walking to my car and I saw a man. And he was holding a Twinkie in his hand like this. Like, what do you hold in your hand like this? For him, it was a Twinkie. He had it in the snap into a Slim Jim grip. We have a problem, people. Fat! Fat!